Hello everyone, welcome to Zine Rocks. Challenging question series is going on. We are in lecture number 4. Here we are solving a question which was asked in the past paper, that is March 2020. A dealer sells a toy for rupees 24. He is selling the toy at rupees 24 and gains as much percentage as the cost price of the toy. See, this sum talks about the cost price and the selling price. The cost price and the selling price. The cost price and the selling price. What is the relationship between the cost price and the selling price? The formula of the cost and selling price is, I will write cost price plus profit is equal to the selling price. Hope this is clear. Cost price plus profit is equal to the selling price. Cost price plus profit is equal to the selling price. The selling price is given to us as 24. The selling price is given to us as 24. But the cost price is not given. The cost price is not given. So I will write let the cost price of the toy be rupees X. So if cost price is X, the dealer gets a profit of how much? The dealer gains as much percentage as the cost price. मतलब जो cost price है, the percentage is the profit. वही percentage profit है. So I will write profit percentage is equal to X%. Profit percentage is same as the cost price. देखो ना लिखा है percentage as the cost price. He gains as much percent as the cost price. So if cost is X, the profit percentage is also X. समझ में आ रहा है? So I will write. So cost price is X. Profit is X percentage of X. Cost का X percentage is the profit. X percentage of X. So X plus X upon 100, percentage means upon 100, into X is equal to 24. So you will get X plus X into X, X square upon 100 is equal to 24. Multiplying each term by 100, you will get 100X plus 100 cancel हो जाएगा, बचेगा 1X square is equal to 2400. Take 2400 this side, so 1X square plus 100x minus 2400 is equal to 0. Is this clear? Clear. Now you have to solve this quadratic equation and you have to get the value of x. Now how to solve this quadratic equation? 2400 को split करो, आंसर आना चाहिए 100. First term multiplied by last term. So multiply 1 into 2400, you will get minus 2400. इसको split करो, आंसर आना चाहिए 100. So कैसे split करेंगे? Suppose we will write 2400s. 2400s. Okay. Now 24 can be split as 12. 2s are 24, and 100 can be split as 10 10s. अरे बराबर है. So 12 10s is 120, 2 10s is 20. So 120 minus 20, is it 100? Yes or no? Yes. Is this clear how I got the factors? Clear है? तंगड़ी numbers group कर दो and you get the factors. Okay. So I will write x square plus 120x minus 20x minus 2400 is equal to 0. What is common? X plus 120 minus 20 x plus 120 is equal to 0. X plus 120 is written twice, so I will write it x plus 120 and then x minus 20 is equal to 0. X plus 120 is equal to 0 or x minus 20 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 120 or x is equal to plus 20. Hope this is clear. Minus 120 and plus 20. But do you think the cost can be negative? cost of the toy cannot be negative. So I will write cost of the toy can't be negative. So I will write therefore x is not equal to minus 120, x is equal to 20. Therefore cost price of the toy is equal to rupees 20. Is it clear? If one root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is half of the other, one root is half of the other, then we are supposed to prove that b square is equal to 9ac upon 2. Now here this question also was asked in a board exam, that is 2020 paper. Here first of all you have to write, let the two roots be alpha and beta. Let the first root be alpha and the second root be beta. First step is clear. Second step, I will write, if the roots are alpha and beta, it is given that one of the root is half of the other. एक root जो है वो दूसरे का half है. That means I can write one root is half of the other, therefore alpha will be beta upon 2. Hope this is clear. It is half of the other. जो अल्फा है वो बीटा का आधा है. मतलब बीटा अगर 10 है, 10 को हाफ कर लेंगे तो 5 हो जाएगा. तो अल्फा जो है वो बीटा का आधा है. एक रूट दूसरे का हाफ है. One root is the half of other. So I can write here, instead of saving this as 1, I can write 2 nichu either. So I can get beta is equal to 2 alpha dash 1. Equation number 1. Clear? So wherever I find beta, I will write instead of beta 2 alpha. जहां पे मुझे बीटा दिखेगा फ्यूचर में, आगे के स्टेप्स में, I will write instead of beta, I will write 2 alpha. Clear? Now. The first formula. What is the first formula of alpha beta? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So this is the equation that is in the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Yes or no? Instead of writing beta, very good, I will write 2 alpha. Alpha plus 2 alpha is minus b by a. So alpha plus 2 alpha will become, very good, 3 alpha is minus b by a. 3 uchu. So I will write alpha is equal to minus b upon 3a. Squaring both the sides. तुम लोग बोलेंगे सर स्क्वायरिंग क्यों कर रहे हो? Because we want b square. So I will write squaring both the sides. Alpha square is equal to b square upon 9a. Minus b square will become plus b square. 3 will be 9 and a will be a. Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is equation number 2. First step is clear. First what I did, this was given. Simple. Then I use this formula, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Instead of writing beta, I wrote 2 alpha and I've got the value of alpha square as b square upon 9a. Okay. Now the second formula of the roots. What is the second formula? Alpha into beta is what? C by a. Alpha into beta is what? C by. Alpha into beta is what? C by. So I'll write alpha into beta is C by a. C by a है ना, C and A. Standard है ना, alpha into beta. So instead of writing beta, I will write, very good, I will write 2 alpha is C by a. 2 उच्चू तो उधर, alpha into alpha square is equal to C upon 2a dash 3. So I have got alpha square, both are equal. So I will write from 2 and 3, alpha square is equal. So I will write b square upon 9a is equal to c upon 2a. This is equal to this. Now take 9a this side. So I will get b square is equal to 9ac upon 2a. A will get cancelled. बराबर ना? I did a mistake here. When I did squaring of this term, so b square is b square, 3 square is 9, a square is
A square.
a square. I would have written here a square. So it is a square. So it is a square. 1a will get cancelled. So what I will get? B square is equal to 9ac upon 2. This is what you are supposed to prove. Easy. The next question of today's video is the sum of the areas of two squares is 400 square meters. The areas, the sum of their areas, there are two squares. Area of first square plus area of second square. When you add, you will get 400. Okay. The difference between their perimeters is 16 meters. Perimeter of first square minus perimeter of the second square. The difference is 16 meters. Find the sides of the square. हमें क्या find करना है? Sides of the square. I'll write let the sides of the squares be first x meters and second y meters. पहला x मीटर ले लेते हैं, सेकंड का y ले लेते हैं, बराबर है. बट बिकॉज वी आर स्पीकिंग अबाउट द डिफरेंस ऑफ द स्क्वायर्स, जाहिर है कि एक स्क्वायर का साइड बड़ा रहेगा एंड एक स्क्वायर का साइड छोटा रहेगा. दैट मींस आई कैन राइट इन द ब्रैकेट दैट x इज ग्रेटर देन y. ये बड़ा है और ये छोटा है. ओके, सो कैन आई फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर्स? What is the formula of area of square? Side square. तो पहले का side is x. So what will be the area of first square? X square. दूसरे का side is y. What will be the area of second square? Y square. So I will write area of squares will be x square and y square. Yes. What will be the perimeter of squares? No. What is the formula of perimeter of square? 4 into side. 4 into. So first perimeter of first square will be 4x meters. Second will be 4y meters respectively. Is this clear? 4x and 4y. This is x square and y square. बराबर है. First condition, areas of both the squares you will add, you will get 400. Second condition, you will subtract the perimeters of both the square, you will get 16. पहला perimeter और दूसरे perimeter को minus करेंगे ना, you will get 16. You are going to get 16. So I will write as per first condition. Now I am making this as first condition. Perimeter वाला I am doing it first. Why? Because that I will require at the end. 4x minus 4y, the difference is 16. दोनों perimeter को subtract करेंगे तो you will get 16. Difference of both the perimeters is 16. So 4x minus 4y is 16. Dividing each term by 4. क्या मिलेगा? x minus y is equal to 4. Dividing each term by 4. Take minus y that side. 4 plus y. Or I can write y plus 4. Yes or no? Yes. Equation number 1. Okay. So wherever I find x, I am going to write what? Y plus 4. Okay. Now I will write as per second condition. Now what is the second condition? The sum of the squares is 400. So x square plus y square is 400. Any probs? Instead of writing x square, I will write y plus 4 square plus y square is equal to 400. Is equal to a plus b the whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square plus y square is equal to 400. Okay. Y square plus y square will become 2y square. 2y square plus 8y plus 16 minus 400 equal to 0. Plus 400, it goes this side, it will become minus. 2y square plus 8y, 400 minus 16 is minus 384. Minus 384 is equal to 0. Dividing each term by 2, so that reduce हो जाएंगे numbers. So dividing each term by 2, you will get y square plus 4y minus 2 1s are 2 9s are 2 2s are equal to 0. Now you have to split 192 so that you will get 4. You will get what? 4. 192. 16 12 is 192. करके भी दिखाओ कि समझ में आ गया. 16 12 so it will be plus 16 and minus 12. Plus 16 and minus. So I will get y square plus 16y minus 12y minus 192 is equal to 0. Common y plus 16 minus 12 y plus 16 is equal to 0. Y plus 16 is written 2 times. Once you write minus 12 equal to 0. Y plus 16 is equal to 0 or y minus 12 is equal to 0. Y is equal to minus 16 or y is equal to plus 12. अरे बराबर है, क्लियर है. But side cannot be, side can't be negative. Therefore y is not equal to minus 16. Therefore y is equal to 12. बराबर. Therefore if you got y, therefore x is equal to y plus 4. X is equal to 12 plus 4. That is x is equal to 16. Okay. Therefore the sides of squares are 16 and 12 meters respectively. Is this clear? This is the last question of today's video. A businessman bought some items for rupees 600. How many items he purchased? It is not given. It is given some items. Keeping 10 items for himself, he sold the remaining items at a profit of rupees 5 per unit. From the amount received, he could buy 15 more items. Find the original price of each item. We are supposed to find the original price of each item. So I will write let the original price be rupees X. The original price of one item is rupees X. एक item is X. Total purchase किया है for 600. So how many items did he purchase? For example, मैंने 10 रुपए की आइसक्रीम खरीदा. एक आइसक्रीम 10 रुपए की. मैंने 600 रुपए की आइसक्रीम खरीदा. तो कितने आइसक्रीम्स खरीदा? 600 डिवाइड बाय 10. अगर तुम टोटल जितना खर्चा हुआ उसको एक आइटम के खर्चे से डिवाइड कर दो, सो यू विल गेट नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स परचेस. अरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या? तो 600 उसने टोटल खरीदा, एक खरीदा x में, तो उसने कितने आइटम्स खरीदे? 600 अपॉन x. अरे समझ में आ रहा है? सो आई विल राइट नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स परचेस्ड इज इक्वल टू कितना आएगा? रुपीज 600 अपॉन x. रुपीज 600 अपॉन x. Okay. Now we will go further. Businessman bought some items for 600. कितने आइटम्स खरीदे? 600 अपॉन x. ये मिल गया. That we have got. Now इतने में से he has kept some items for himself. उसने कुछ आइटम्स साइड में उसके खुद के लिए रखा. कितने साइड में रखा? 10. कितने साइड में रखा? So remaining items और items left, कितने आइटम्स बच गए उसके पास? 600 अपॉन x माइनस 10. 10 आइटम निकाल दो. सपोज ये है 60 आइटम्स खरीदा, उसमें से 10 उसने खुद के लिए रखा, तो कितने बचे? 60 माइनस 10 50. अरे बराबर ना? तो अभी अगर 600 अपॉन x है, 10 आइटम खुद के लिए रखे, तो 600 अपॉन x माइनस 10. 600 अपॉन x माइनस 600 अपॉन x माइनस 10. क्लियर. अभी इतने आइटम्स का उसने क्या किया? ये जो आइटम्स है उसने पहले खरीदा 600 अपॉन x, 10 साइड में रखा, तो इतने आइटम्स उसके पास बच गए. इतने बच गए. इसका उसने क्या किया? He sold the remaining items at a profit of 5 per unit. उसने जितने में खरीदा था, x में खरीदा था, 5 रुपए ज्यादा में बेच दिया. He had purchased at rupees x per unit. He sold these items at 5 rupees more than the original price. Means 5 rupees profit. बराबर है. So I will write selling price of each unit or item is equal to x plus 5 rupees. इतने में बेच दिया. बराबर है, इतने में बेच दिया. मान लो ये 50 चीजें हैं, मान लो ये है 15 रुपए, तो उसको कितने मिले? 50 into 15. So total amount received on sale of balance items is equal to 600 upon x minus 10, this number into x plus 5. इतना उसको पैसा मिला. मतलब ये इंटू ये, तो उसने उतना कमाया. क्लियर है? सम थोड़ा सा लेंदी है, लॉजिक पे ही है, बहुत इजी है, बट थोड़ा लेंदी है. उसने इतना पैसा कमाया, इतने आइटम्स बेचा, 50 आइटम्स बेचा, एक आइटम 10 में खरीदा तो 10 प्लस 5 15 में बेचा, तो टोटल कितना कमाया? दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे उतना कमाया. उसने इतना कमाया. ओके, उसने इतना अमाउंट कमाया. he has received this total amount. अब ये टोटल अमाउंट मिलने के बाद क्या हो रहा है? आफ्टर रिसीविंग द टोटल अमाउंट, what he is doing? He is, from the amount received, he could buy 15 more items. जितना पैसा मिला उससे उसने 15 और आइटम खरीदे. तो न्यू आइटम्स परचेस्ड, कितने आइटम्स खरीदे? 15 और खरीदे. पहले कितने खरीदे थे? अब और कितने खरीदे? 15. अरे बराबर है, क्लियर है? कितने रुपए में खरीदे? ओरिजिनल प्राइस कितना था उसका? x रुपीस था. बराबर ना? पहले जितने खरीदे थे उसमें और 15 खरीदे, बराबर, जितना पैसा मिला उससे, बराबर. तो उसने टोटल कितने का परचेस किया? टोटल परचेस, उसने टोटल कितने का परचेस किया? 600 अपॉन x प्लस 15 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय x. इतने रुपीस का परचेस किया. ये परचेस और ये जो पैसा मिला वो सेम ही है ना? यही पैसे से उसने खरीदा, यही पैसे से उसने 15 आइटम और खरीदे, यही पैसे से उसने 15 आइटम और खरीदे, यही पैसे जो मिला उससे he could buy, सी लिखा हुआ है, from the amount received he could buy 15 more items. 15 और आइटम खरीदा जितना पैसा मिला उससे. बराबर है? So I will equate both the equations. Yes or no? Okay, चलो, I will write as per condition. Now what is the condition now? This, that is 600 upon x minus 10, x plus 5 is equal to what? X multiplied by 600 upon x plus 15. Okay, okay. Now here the denominator is 1. Denominator same है क्या? नहीं है. पचैक. Okay, multiply 600 into 1, 600, x into 10, 10x upon x, x plus 5 is equal to x को multiply करो अंदर, x into 600 upon x, 600, x into 15, 15x. बराबर है? ये x नीचू, this side it will go, this side you will get what? 600 minus 10x, x plus 5 is equal to x, 600 plus 15x. ब्रैकेट मल्टीप्लीकेशन, चलो 600 x प्लस 5 माइनस 10x x प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 600 x प्लस 15x स्क्वायर, x को अंदर मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, 600 इंटू एक्स 600x प्लस 5 6 33,000 माइनस 10x स्क्वायर माइनस 50x 600x प्लस 15x स्क्वायर, बराबर है. ओके, 600x विल गेट कैंसल, डायरेक्ट कैंसल ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. हाँ, नेक्स्ट स्टेप पे लिखो ही मत, ऐसा टक टक करके उड़ाओ मत. सबको इधर ले लेते हैं. 0 इज इक्वल टू 15x स्क्वायर प्लस 10x स्क्वायर, बराबर ना. माइनस 50x इधर आएगा तो 50x माइनस 3000. ओके, सो 15 प्लस 10 25x स्क्वायर प्लस 50x माइनस 3000 इज इक्वल टू 0. डिवाइडिंग विच टर्म बाय 50, सॉरी 25, डिवाइडिंग बाय 25 क्या आएगा. 25 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो क्या आएगा, x स्क्वायर प्लस 2x माइनस 25 वन जा 25 6 12 जा 120 इज इक्वल टू 0. ओके ना. सो 120 को स्प्लिट करो, आंसर आना चाहिए 2. 12 10 जा x स्क्वायर प्लस 12x माइनस 10x माइनस 120 इज इक्वल टू 0. कॉमन x plus 12 minus 10 x plus 12 is equal to 0. X plus 12 x minus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 12 is equal to 0 or x minus 10 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 12 or x is equal to 10. But the price cannot be negative. X is not equal to minus 12. X is equal to 10. Therefore the original price is rupees 10 per unit. Is this clear?